Welcome to the deep dive. We're jumping straight into a really fascinating source today.
hmm
It's a short piece, but it offers what it describes as a kind of cheat code for manifestation.
Yeah, and it suggests it's about more than just thinking positive thoughts, which is interesting.
Exactly.
This source puts a really strong emphasis on, well, on engaging your physical senses. It sees that as the key difference maker.
Okay.
So our mission here in this deep dive is basically to unpack this specific source's take on it. What are the steps it actually lays out?
And what's the thinking behind it? What mechanism does it claim makes this whole thing work?
Precisely.
And I have to say, the hook that really grabbed us from this source was exactly that point. This idea that actively using your eyes, ears, touch, taste, and smell. It's not just some add-on.
No, it presents it as the core, the absolute heart of its manifestation approach.
Right, like getting your entire physical self involved in the process.
Absolutely. So the central argument right from the start is basically that just visualizing in your head or saying affirmations mentally,
Right.
that might not be enough, according to this source.
Okay.
It argues you need to fully immerse your senses. And it actually breaks this down into a pretty clear step-by-step method.
All right, let's walk through their steps then.
Yeah.
So according to this source, step one is it's all about seeing it.
Yep, seeing. It tells you to close your eyes and really project your desired goal, almost like you're watching a movie play out.
Like on a screen in your mind.
Exactly. Vivid detail. And it gives this very specific kind of quirky tip for this seeing step.
Oh yeah,
It actually says to make sure you add glitter effects to that mental movie.
glitter effects. Seriously.
Uh-huh. The idea, I guess, is to make the vision really sparkle, feel extra vibrant, exciting, not just a flat image, but dynamic.
Okay, glittery mental movies.
Yeah.
Got it. So from seeing, the source says move on to hearing. That's step two.
That's it. Hearing. This involves conjuring up what it calls success sounds in your mind.
Success sounds. Like what?
Well, the examples it gives are pretty evocative, actually. Things like picturing the sound of a cash register.
Ah, the classic chat.
Exactly, that one. Or maybe the celebratory sound of wedding bells, depending on the goal.
Right, right. Sounds associated with achievement.
Yes, and the source makes a pretty bold claim here. It states, very simply, hearing, believing.
Hearing equals believing.
Yeah, it suggests that by kind of repeatedly playing these goal-achieved sounds in your mind, you're building this deep sense of certainty within yourself.
Okay, that makes sense in their framework. Then step three, this is where it gets really physical, isn't it? Touch and feeling.
It really does. The source suggests you should literally physically interact with whatever your desired outcome is, even if you're just grabbing at thin air.
So like, mime it out.
Kind of. It encourages actions